The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready, set.
We got Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52. Let's go.
Kill.
Blue draw, Coco.
Turn it up.
Kill. Shut up. Kill.
The first carry down for Tony Pollard.
Check 49.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
It's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
52's the Mike. Blue down. Under 10.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Just swerve on. Hey, we got tight left.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. No. Off. Put it right.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Check 37.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Let's bring it. Check.
Check 50.
Check 31. Rush in.
They run the counter. Pollard, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You got him.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Naughty Wolf. Mike, watch Mike. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Check.
Be good. Run. Get there.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
That's it,
well,
baby.
partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come get the 6. Bullet. Ha. He don't want it.
Watch. Let go.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And now the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set,
Clock
ready.
rolling
Hey,
as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Come on, let's go.
A run on first down. Pollard works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Falcons 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get ready. Go.
Second down, he sets to throw. Open man, Butler complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Watch the slat.
Kill. General, West.
Quick the edge.
Come. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run to Snell, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
You don't want
It's a
no problem
loss
from
of
me.
a yard there, and now second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Watch twist. One ball. Joker. Crash.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 10 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 60 yards.
It's a party. It's a party now.
On the ground, this is Leonard
Check
Fournette.
43.
Run.
Fournette, a first down, still going. Touchdown, Falcons. Leonard Fournette, 72 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. These two teams all tied after one. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Let's go. Touch gas.
Rip left. Field left. I got it.
22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Pupper. It's just me and you. Shut up.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
All day, baby, all day. Check.
Slam.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block to find the spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He's coming.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And out of bounds, all the way down at the 3. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Ready? 3's right. 43's the mic.
Oh, you got deep?
Alert flare. Ready?
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Share.
2nd and goal from the 1.
3 down.
Tight dog.
Kill. Switch.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They come up in an offset eye.
Double dog.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Double time. Odd. 3 down. Odd. Check nickel.
Out of him with Washington.
That's a
And he gets in.
36.
Hey, alert 3.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
It's your game, baby.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now Dory throwing on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. 10 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 13. Check 13.
Watch the shit on. Watch the shit. Hey.
On 2nd down,
He's checking. Crash.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Throwing on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's got to be a long. Ready.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. The throw right sideline here is complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go. 60 yards.
It's coming this way.
What?
This way. Here we go. Watch the
Draw
safety
play,
green.
Washington.
Go. It's run. They run.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Falcons send out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there. There's also a little bit of restraint. You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Andy Isabella was the intended target.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. Fights off the defender. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 18-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All day.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen here. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Operating from the gun. Russell.
Don't get nervous.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're on the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
All day,
Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
They come out here in the eye.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check your hot read. Check 3. Check. Go. Check out.
They'll try and run good with Fournette. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down. And these guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby, all day.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they run it. The field position is maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Let's go,
so
D,
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs. Jam him. Jam. General West. 59's Mike. 59.
Now Pollard.
I don't think you got it, son.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on. For real.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's how you hit. That's how you hit. That's right.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the slant. Bang, 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 bang. 61. Match box. Right. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill. Like it. Kill.
Take an option to the short side.
Run.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
I got him. Switch.
They'll run it again before that.
I got him.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
And that's one of those who like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
On third down, Russell. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking deep for Julio. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
I want that.
22, Jet Bomber. 22, Jet Bomber.
Give me that ball, defense.
Squeeze.
They'll go with 7 on first down. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Falcons grab it. And he's got room. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Under 10.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Blitz.
You ain't doing nothing today.
There's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. That throw good for only a couple that brings up third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, go flag, let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they started moving the ball, turning it over. So we're getting symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 50, check 50.
Here's Pollard again. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Rush in, rush in. Pause. Mike, check, 59. On the ball.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And Oliver able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
We got this.
And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Russell. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Watch the run. Topper. 24, check 24. Big edge.
Off play action. Russell. Caught by Jones.
You ain't doing nothing.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Boys, let's go.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Washington gets it going right. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles. And what they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Slam. Set up. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Quit talking about it and bring it. Blue John Conquers. Twist. Watch twist. Mike, what are you
First carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Set. 59. Hey, Lobo. All day, every day, any day. Joker. Orbit. Back. Rock. Check 43.
Second down, here's Murray.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And Oliver able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and 15.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Get set. Show it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
All day, baby.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On 1st down, Russell. Jones has it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 55 yards. Push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Ain't no such thing as a
following the
loss. We take
interception,
a win
just
home.
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go. Hey, switch gears.
Run for this. And boy, this is going to be close.
Here we go.
Mark looks a little short.
Here we go.
And he didn't get there. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in trouble.
Get wide.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to take it. I'm doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's second down.
Jack, grab it.
We got to step it up. Mike's 5'9".
On play action, it's Murray. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Boom!
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Check.
Slam.
He's coming. We got double up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
I can't believe they let you play.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check 59.
Hot seven.
He's 59. Mike to 59.
No, you're done.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Nickel.
Go.
They'll get Ford out another crowd.
Run.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced Division all year long. They're fighting claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
You don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That one, 28 yards on the ground.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
22, Jet, bomber. 22, Jet, bomber.
On first down.
You about to get tired of seeing me.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Right here, right here. Double tight, double tight.
Snell going to try the right side, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Cardinals on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Murray now. Oh, it's a screen pass. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.